Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Late Night Sentai, that podcast where I talk about Sentai shows and everything that comes with them. So, we're on episodes 11 and 12 of Bakuwagai Sentai Boonboomger, just the new one, basically. And episode 11, Taya delivers a courier package to a child, which I honestly thought was really sweet. Basically, his mentor, who I initially thought was his father, but no, he's just his mentor, I guess, says that this kid really likes, the Boongers, and he wants to be one when he grows up. So he made him a custom, one of the badges that they use to transform. It's really cute, and I like, seeing the kid's reaction when he gets the package. It doesn't really have anything to do with else to do with the rest of the episode, but it's still really nice. Meanwhile, everybody else is dealing with a monster that forces people to do the bidding of the basically forces people to do his bidding. It's not really mind controls because they're sentient when he's controlling them. He's literally making them into living puppets. They're apologizing, they're freaking out, they're like, please help me, I don't know what's going on, why am I doing this? So it's not like he's enslaved them so much as he's just physically controlling their movements. And of course, he does it to the Boomgers too, because obviously you know where it's going. But the interesting thing is that we meet the new temporary commander for the Hashirians, I think they're called. And he is creepy as hell. Basically, we are to presume that Mad Rex has been killed. I don't think he has, but we'll see about that later. But this guy, whose name is Cannon Buster, I think his name is, he modifies the monsters to make them more powerful. And so that's his gimmick. He basically makes the monsters more powerful. Episode 12, they have to deal with the monster who changes people's shoes into sandals. Like, literally changes people's shoes into sandals. And he can do it, he can basically make everybody's feet lead by making the sandals so heavy they can't move. And that is really creepy because it means when he attacks them, they're basically sitting ducks because now they're stuck. I think that's it, actually, for this episode. We get more Ken Buster's modifications. There's something about, this is a crossover with Engine Sentai, an older show, which I have not watched, so I admittedly don't know the character who shows up, but he shows up to help them with his partner, who talks. In that show, the little cars, they talk, which is funny. I also find it weird that despite the fact that most Power Rangers have 4 to 5 members, none of the other Power Rangers show up for this show. Like, none of the other Sentai Rangers for that show up for this one. Maybe they couldn't get them in the studio. Maybe they cost too much money. I don't know, but I found that really weird that only one showed up. We have lots of crossovers in this show, actually, a lot of episodes are references to other shows, which admittedly I haven't watched, so I'm not going to go into. If there's one I recognize, I will talk about it, but most of them are ones I don't recognize, because I just don't know what they are. I will watch the movies, by the way, when they come out, because presumably there are going to be movies with with a lot of the other crossovers, like particularly the Dawn Brothers crossover. There's probably going to be a Rest of Sentai crossover. There are movies for both of those shows, so I will watch the movies for both of those shows when they come out. But we're almost caught up, actually. We have about 6 more episodes to go. But that's going to have to wait until Monday, because as I do not do this on the weekends. Instead, on the weekends, I do the Casual Lane podcast, where I talk about shows and movies that are not related to anime or manga or tokusatsu. Let's do so. I will see you on Monday for episodes 13 and 14.